Hey, Vienna. This great wanted to be here, but not enough to actually show up. If she wanted to be here, she'd be here. I'm kidding. But she's an adult. Boo. Adulting sucks. Hey, Beth. Again. I mean, it's always possible it's on a slightly different spot on the top of my keyboard, but no, it's just on the top of my laptop. It's just on the top of my computer. So, it's possible it moved like an inch one way or the other. It looks so close. Yeah. Might just be the way my laptop is positioned. I don't know. I can get closer if you want. Close enough? This close enough? That's not very comfortable. That wasn't comfortable at all. Need to charge your Apple AirPods, but I don't know where my Apple charger is. Yeah. Fuck Apple. Apple sucks. Literally found these on the college floor and kept them. Fair enough. Why did they name it Apple? Because they needed to call it something? They even had a cute carrying case that apparently didn't help much. Apparently not. If I was a better person, I'd have my own window. That's fair. That's fair. Still, I would have taken them anyway just because I fucking hate Apple bullshit. I have no interest in Apple at all. Found Vietnamese money. Tried finding who it belonged to, but didn't. Yeah. That would be. It may have belonged to a Vietnamese person. Just look for the Vietnamese person, I guess. Thoughts on Joker 2 bombing? In all honesty, I don't really care. Hey, Anunnaki. It's funny. It's funny that it bombed. When did Joker 2 come out? I think just like this past weekend, I think. Or like this week. I think it was just like this weekend that it debuted. Or this past week or something like that. Hey, sire. And it turns out, yeah, it turns out all the incels couldn't relate to Joker getting a girlfriend. So, hey, Flo. Someone slipped me Chuck E. Cheese tokens for a tip. That's shitty, but also kind of funny. Think it's a musical. It is, and that probably didn't help. You know, like it's the audience of dudes who obsessed over the first Joker. Makes sense that those guys weren't particularly interested in a musical. You know, they're not the target audience for musicals. They bitched a lot about the movie having thought the first Joker was only average. Seemed overrated. Yeah, I have never watched The Joker, and I can say with great confidence that, yeah, it was almost certainly overrated. More accurately, overrated by a specific set of people. Such a negative character to idolize, yet. Another one away. Yeah. Yeah, hurricanes. But I mean, like, even aside from that, that is just, it's like the movie's gotten terrible reviews from both critics and audience. So I mean, like a few states, you know, those states that, you know, obviously not going to perform well in a few specific places, but even then, it underperformed for, you know, power went out for 2 hours. Yeah. Yeah, like people idolizing the Joker is it is exactly the same as people idolizing Travis Bick from Taxi Driver. Because that's what Joker was. Like Joker was just Taxi Driver. And like that he's not and like that's not even like that's not me criticizing it. I'm pretty sure the director has basically said as much. Like it is very much. It is just hey Uncle Buck. Yeah. It was very, very, very much heavily inspired by that movie. So the people who are like, you know, idolizing Joker and relating to Joker, it is exactly the same as relating to Travis Bick from Taxi Driver, which is not a good thing. If you relate to the Joker, seek therapy. If you ever relate to any non-meme version of Joker, seek therapy. Meme versions of the Joker are fine. Like That one from the animated, like that scene from the animated series where the IRS tries to audit him, and he's like, "I'll fight the Batman, but the IRS? I'm not that crazy." That's fine. Yep. Relating to that version of Joker, yes, absolutely. Relate to that scene of the Joker. Or what was it, Harley and that Harley Quinn show? When Joker finds out that that Batman is Bruce Wayne, and he's like, "I put down a deposit for an electric car. Where's my goddamn electric car, Bruce?" Are Batman and Robin gay together? Depends on who's writing them. Depends on the creative team. So they got it worse. Yeah. North Carolina did get hit the worst with Helene. Hey, Kelly. Favorite Robin? I mean, I don't know that I'm able to have a favorite Robin because I don't know. I don't like. I've never really been big in DC. Um, was Tim the one from the '90s animated series? Was it Tim Drake in the '90s cartoon? I guess him, just because that's I watched that cartoon as a kid. Hey, West Coast lass. Shit, I'm blanking on the names of any of the other ones. Who was the first Robin? I'm blanking on the first Robin's name. The guy who like later. Hey, Yosh. No, has been Nightwing for like 40 years now. Tim Drake. Was Tim Drake? Was Tim Drake the first one? Doesn't sound right. Jason Todd. He was the one who got beaten to death because he was the one who got killed by fan vote. Oh, maybe Tim Drake. Chris O'Donnell with George Clooney. Pass. Dick Grayson. That's the one I've been. Dick Grayson is the one whose name I was trying to remember. Some heroes help save some. It's a silver lining. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose like just by default, Tim Drake is my favorite Robin just because he's the one that So that I had like sort of first-hand experience with for infrastructure. Yeah, I mean it's North Carolina. Like Asheville is like it's inland. It's sort of up uphill. It's not supposed to get flooded. So yeah, Chimney NC is completely destroyed. Dam was near breaking point, and they started letting a lot of water out at once. Migrational shift of the tornado valley to the east. Yeah, yeah. I mean, climate change is global warming. Climate change, it's fucking everything up. Extreme weather is just getting more extreme all the time. Sahara is starting to turn green. Typhoons and dam failures. Yep. Because what it comes down to is like most places were built for weather conditions 50 years ago. Yeah. Or even further, 50, 60, 100, 50 years ago or 100 years ago. Yeah, they were built to prepare for, they were built based on the weather conditions at the time that they were built. But global warming has made everything so much worse. Places are getting hit with shit that they've never seen before. Hey, Habibi. Dams change the ecology. I mean that sort of thing doesn't help, but I mean that's not what caused a massive hurricane. I'm in work, but I don't feel good. What should I do? I mean, depends. How many sick days do you have left for the year? Um, are you able to, like, can you afford to take the day off? If you can't, can you just power through? If you can't power through, then unlimited sick days. They know I'm super cute. So, yeah. Can you afford to take the day off? And are you able to power through? Work's been exhausting for me this week. When was my last sick day? Last Monday. Last Monday, actually. Kind of wish I'd saved it for this week instead because I'm fucking exhausted. Between Friday and Saturday, I spent fucking 2.5 hours on the phone with one fucking lady. Why exhausted? Oh, it's just been a really fucking miserable, exhausting week so far. Like 2.5 hours. Yesterday, I was talking to this lady an hour and a half, like 90 fucking minutes with this one fucking lady. And it's just like, very patient. I mean, I just started fucking working on other tickets. Like, I just started working on other tickets that are in queue while she would just ramble the fuck on. Like, she just kept talking and talking and talking. She wouldn't stop. Like, she wouldn't even pause. Like, it was, I could barely even get a word in edgewise because she just kept talking so fucking much. And just repeating this, and we're just repeating shit over and over. Like, yes, you've said that. Yeah, I should say something. It's like, yeah, you've said that like 8 times on this phone call. And you said it 5 times last night as well. When I spent a fucking hour on the phone with you. You don't need to keep fucking repeating yourself this much, lady. I'm not a I'm not a fucking idiot. I heard you the first time. I heard you the first 1,000 times. The 1,001st time isn't going to be the one where it's like, oh, now I understand. I already fucking heard you. Like, I would go minutes at a time without actually saying anything because she just kept rambling on. Like, you're like entire minutes at a time, like multiple, hey, Sable, multiple minutes at a time where I would just be dead fucking silent. And I had to do other shit while she was rambling because like I can't just sit there doing fucking nothing. Got to make myself feel useful somehow. You're high. Lucky. What's up? No, I don't. Yeah, I just fucking hope I never have to talk to that lady again, frankly. Just open my grinder and it's empty. Anyway. Anyways. Don't do it. I'm not leaving yet, Uncle Buck. Made good money in Ottawa painting, lots of construction. I do really want to fucking quit my job. I really need to get my shit together and look for another job. It's just looking for work is fucking exhausting. And I have absolutely no executive function. Hey, look, Greg, one of my credentials. Deep throating your dad. Yeah, it's like getting myself to actually look for work is just, ugh. I so thoroughly do not want to. When can you start? As soon as I finish off your dad. Do you spit or swallow? I snowball. What's so bad about your current job? A lot of things. I just fucking hate it. I'll hate any job that I have, but ugh, I don't know, I'm just getting really fucking fed up with this job. Change shift. Nah. Nah, I don't think a different shift is going to make it less horrible. It's the job as a whole. Job where I can set my own hours would be just incredible. You know, like I wish I could get a job where, you know, they don't care when you work as long as the job gets done. But that's not really a thing. Freelance. I mean, freelance doing what though? Try to become popular on YouTube. I mean, that's not happening. Same shit, different company. Yep. Pretty much. Working sucks. Jobs are awful. Drug dealers set their own hours. True, true. Airport? Probably not. Proofreader? I mean, that's something that I could do. AI training stuff? Ugh. Fuck AI. I would not do anything with AI because AI is fucking horseshit. Something with computers. Problem is, I'm honestly just not very good with computers. I'm not tech savvy. Trade school? Nah. Pass. Woodwork. I work your wood. I'll work your wood. Ottawa probably has great e-learning. Maybe. Yeah. Looks like there are some data entry jobs because I feel like data entry would be like I don't know. Joker 2 review. Yeah, my review is I have no intention of seeing it. Agoraphobe and an arachnophobe. I'm arachnophobic and acrophobic. I don't think I'm agoraphobic. Definitely not claustrophobic. Spiders are useful. Useful, sure, but they're creepy. Spiders are disgusting. Indeed, they are. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They're creepy. They're creepy little bastards. Keep the fuckers away from me. Just keep them away from me and we won't have a problem. You know? Spiders keep away bugs. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, keep the spiders can keep the bugs away from me, and the spiders can keep away from me. I have to let them in on my house or walkway. Yeah. I just don't want to see them. Spiders are fine as long as I never have to see them. If I have to see the spider, then we're going to have a problem. Spiders tend to mind their own business, which is definitely the best thing about them. Matching an 8-legged cat. Yeah, that would probably be actually pretty terrifying. Way less spiders in the house since we got our cats. Makes sense. Cat keeps capturing and bringing live cicadas inside. Yeesh. That's not ideal. Probably not as bad as That's probably not as bad as the time that our cat brought a live bat into the house. His toys are so adorable and annoying. Yep, our cat once managed to catch a bat. Yeah, caught a bat, and my mom was letting him into the house and didn't notice in time that he had a bat in his mouth. Still alive. So my brother had to kind of figure out a way to get it out without being bitten. We were kind of impressed. It was impressed. I mean, like, bats aren't easy to catch, right? So it was still kind of impressive. But do bats really drink blood? Oh, I couldn't tell you. I don't know what they eat. I think they mostly eat insects. I'm pretty sure most bats just eat insects. Except fruit bats. Fruit bats eat fruit. Brought a baby bat in the house. Didn't know it was a bat till my mom said, go put it back where you found it. But then I was scared. Poor bat. Mostly feast on cows because they're slow and outside, slow and plentiful. Makes sense. Flying foxes or something. Flying foxes? That doesn't sound like a thing. Sounds like it'd be adorable. But also, like, sounds fake. Huge fruit bats. Oh, that's right. Yeah, like, yeah. Yeah, those flying foxes are bats. That's right. End up with tongs and a Cool Whip container. It's left in the container when I set back on the porch roof. Bats are cute. Terrified of rabies. Yeah, you do need to be very careful about bats because they do usually carry rabies. So yeah. Only seen bats at night in a glimpse. I mean, that's the main way most people are going to see bats. Almost 2:30. Gotta sleep. Good night, Val. Say the bat was gone, but the container was still there. So Mom got it, not a hawk or some bigger bird. Yeah, I mean, it was probably a cat. Like it probably a stray cat got it. Not on your porch roof. I mean, you might be surprised. Cats are actually like cats are good at getting into places. Could have been your cat, now they say. I mean, yeah, you never know. Cats are cats can get places. That was fine at reunited with his family. Yeah, no way of knowing. We'll never know what happened to the bat. Schrodinger's bat. Exactly. Cats can get places. I mean, they can. Cats are explorers. Would have been too high for any other cat because we lived on the second floor. You'd be surprised, Uncle Buck. Cats are often able to find their way wherever they want to go. A whole bat for a cat. Yeah. Oh god, they lived happily ever after. My cats want to mess with birds, but they fly around in bowls and snakes. Yeah, I think that cat did manage to catch a couple birds now and then. No snakes or voles because there were none in the area. Mice. I think cat used to bring us moles like a trophy. He doesn't really mind cat, or I'd prevent that. I mean, you can't really like the only way to prevent a cat from hunting is to keep it inside. Yeah, if the cat is allowed outside, it's going to go hunting. Neighbors have a lot of cats who are now ours, kind of ours. I'd always keep my own cat inside. Yeah, I mean, it depends on where you live. Like, it's. The neighborhood we lived in, I mean, we used to like, we used to let our cats outside. We lived, it's a fairly, we did have a bit of a backyard. It wasn't a big backyard. And it wasn't, like, we didn't live in a particularly busy street. At least usually wasn't particularly busy. But yeah, I mean, we were fine letting him out. And the house I grew up in was like very much suburbs. Like the house that I grew up in, particularly, like was very much suburban neighborhood. Like there was just nothing to worry about, and like we didn't have like coyotes or anything like that in the area either. So yeah, I mean, we let our cats out all the time. Back at the house I grew up in, lived near rivers, so my cat stays in. I don't know. I kind of liked having indoor outdoor cats. Did a pouncing gesture at me like it was playing and thought it was a dog. Goats and possums are huge in the burbs. Yeah, man, I never saw any raccoons, possums, nothing. I didn't see any wildlife. I never saw any wildlife in the area I grew up in. Though I suppose I didn't really spend that much time outside myself. You put out the remnants of barbecue, I'd steal it too. All right, 3:30, so time to get going. I'm in Alberta. It's wildlife even in the city. Yeah. Here's some golf courses. Deer trim down the middle of the street. Cute. Yeah, I'm gonna get going. I'll be back tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe I'll feel somewhat rested. Probably not. But thanks for coming, and good night.